Tired. Thank you. Really getting tired of seeing these gas prices. Morning, Rhonda. Oh, your truck it uses 93 only? Holy crap. That's insane. $85 the other day for lawnmower gas. Holy shit. I think it's costing me about an extra, since I drive Uber and DoorDash. I was trying to figure it out in my head last night. And I think it's costing me like an extra 20 bucks a week. Since lately I've only been making around $20 an hour. It's another hour after work. What's up, Joe? What's up, Kendall? It's calm out today. Calm and looks like sporadic cloud coverage. On that. On that. Wow. It has all these little red specks. That spot by the bridge. See when we get over there. On that. Wow. It has all these little red speckles. On that. Wow. It has all these little red speckles. Look at that. My drag was not set for him. We on, boys. We on.
How awesome was that? Did you see him chasing that bait fish?
Yep.
Might be another one right behind him.
My drag was not set for him. We on, boys. We on.
How awesome was that? Did you?
We are back. Was that what we're calling it? Darlene Point? Uh-oh. Coffee, coffee, coffee. All right. Coffee and a cigar. You know, I always figured if I smoke, it's gonna be a pipe. And I thought I might smoke in my later years a pipe. My grandpa, I didn't know a lot about him, but the one thing I always remember is the smell of his pipe. I actually asked my aunts what kind of pipe and what kind of tobacco he put in his pipe and stuff. Be an old dude out there on the porch just puffing on a pipe. What's up, Ricochet? There's a good burrito shop in the... There's a burrito shop here? I didn't know there was a burrito shop here. In that little shop in... What's the name of it? Do you know, Ricochet? A pipe full of weed. Is that legal in Florida? Oh, man. No, he smoked some kind of... I think it was it might have been a cherry mix or something. I don't remember now. I'd have to look it up in my messages. But I asked one of my aunts a couple years ago, and she told me. That's one of the things that I remember about him, though. And man, I like that smell. It's crazy some of the stuff we remember. Great grandpa smoked cherry blend. Maybe that's what it was. Try it for lunch. Oh, the burrito shop. I've wanted to find a good breakfast burrito. Cherry Kush. Yeah, back in Texas, there's like three or four different burrito shops in that where I used to live, and they all opened up like 6 a.m. in the morning, so people come in there and get them breakfast burritos. Ooh, I love them breakfast burritos. How many people are out on the little beach piers today? Like 4 guys out on that one. Looked like one of them was only trying to get bait with the cast net. Let's see. On this one, there's only one dude out there on this one. Fed watered the chickens. Time for ocean fishing. How many chickens you got? Los Cholitos? Los Choludos. It's in the Long Shopping Center, just past Publix. Okay. I'll have to look. She's jogging and he's just sitting there kind of slowly going on his bike following. What time do they open in the morning, Ricochet? Like I said, I haven't seen any Spanish or Mexican restaurants that open early, like 6 a.m. for that breakfast thing. I see a lot of them open at 8 or 9. I'm like, man. And I know there's a couple factories around here, so like, people just missing out on that. And there's there's all kinds of, you know, people getting out here fishing and guides and stuff. I'm telling you, if I was a shop, I'd be open at like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. If I was some kind of a food shop, some kind of small restaurant or something like that, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. Be having some fresh stuff out there for them to eat. Just saying. Yeah, that's Anna Maria Island. Their lunch spot, they open at 11. See? You see what I mean, peeps? You see what I mean? Heck no. I think I'm gonna turn around. There's a guy that is fishing here, but he's using lures. He doesn't look like he'll be here long anyway. He's fishing this corner over here. Looks like slack tide. There's not a lot of water movement right now. Absolutely no one's up on the bridge. This isn't a good sign. This is not a good sign. No one's out on the piers. Absolutely no one's up on the bridge. Huh. Breakfast sandwiches and wraps are perfect on-the-go breakfast. I don't mind breakfast sandwiches, but I prefer breakfast burritos. Usually there needs to be at least some water movement. For saltwater and stuff. Anyway, I'll get the stuff out and we'll see what we can do here. If we're not getting anything, and then we'll go somewhere else. Maybe I'll drive across the island today to that bridge over there, see if the sheep's head are eating. Looked at their website and the food looks delicious. Delicioso. Delicioso. Oh man, let's get y'all on my wrist so we can get out here and try So we try. Fuzz is a man of many linguistic accents. How many ways can you say delicious? I used to know. In Italian, and then let's see. Oh well. Still waiting for the underwater. Feed the fish short. Feed the fish. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh, come on. Get on there. There we go. Since we're right here, I can take that bottle of water out of there. Stop the engine. It's freaking warm out already. I thought there was going to be more cloud coverage. There isn't a lot of cloud coverage, and it's already feeling really warm. Work and lurk. Gotta love the work and lurkers. Holy crap.
Yeah, GoPro?
It's a little action cam, yeah. No. Just enjoy fishing. Last Friday was pretty good here. I caught a lot of different species here.
There was a guy and his daughters over here fishing yesterday out on this corner, and this kept several smaller. I don't know if they were snap. I'm not from here, but I think they were snappers. But I'm not sure. Would that be right? Or
I caught 2 little red grouper
maybe that's what it was.
and oh, the mullet's jumping over there. And then what else I catch here? I don't know. I caught like 4 or 5 different species over here last week. It was kind of nice. And then the manatees were sitting here for probably an hour.
Yeah, I seen them.
They were right here, and then they just moved in front. There was like 4 or 5 other people. They moved in front of them. But all that rock.
Yeah, I brought 2 lures. That's why I'm reeling faster than I should be.
There's a spot that's like right about there. Almost.
I must have known that, 'cause that's where they was throwing.
Yeah, about every time that I fished, like right in there, Because I think it's right at the peak of the rocks.
Right at the end of
You
it.
start getting nibbles and stuff. But there's another spot like right out there. I think it's a bear spot. And if you get on it, then you'll start getting nibbles too. See, he took half of it. Probably small ones this morning.
No problem. Any luck with artificials in here? Or?
I haven't tried it much lately. I just buy 2 dozen shrimp, have fun with it, and when the 2 dozen shrimp are gone, I just
We're down here on vacation, so
Where at? From where?
Iowa.
Okay.
Then you're all waiting for these tomorrows. Figured I'd get one more day in.
Yeah, right. Oh, a little fry or whatever. You manage Twitch configurations and settings on a PC at home. Verse manages them. Verse and Beck. No, we all set it up, but the server runs it. TGB's house. Thanks to TGB. It's been running at his house since I was traveling and everything. So there's a couple different apps that you got to install and stuff, and then like he had to check it this morning because it auto updated overnight and it wasn't responding, so he got it running this morning. What's this guy's name? Does he know Darlene? Man, that sun's already like doing too much. Ooh, oh, dang it! Felt that. I missed that one. Thought it was supposed to be cloudy coverage, and man, I don't think that's 2 dozen shrimp. That's close to like 3. I don't see a boat coming. Why are they lifting it? I don't see a big boat. Coffee time. Windows updates overnight and it reboots after updates. Yeah. Oh. There's the manatees.
I seen them. There's 2 of them right over here. I couldn't get my
Oh,
camera out.
they move. Yeah, they're hanging out right there right now.
So what's the little silverfish following my bait in?
Oh, he took it under a rock.
That's why I lost my lure yesterday.
Okay. There's little silverfish following it in.
Yeah, the mullet. Is that what a mullet looks like?
The mullet don't eat shrimp. They eat
Afraid to drop it down too low. I don't want to get no rocks again. See the lure, and then walk.
Oh, yeah.
Behind it.
that's a puffer right there. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a puffer. That one,
That's a puffer too. Huh? Or is that
the one behind it looks a little different. The front one looks, no, those are both, I can see it now. I think they call that a pigfish.
Hi, that's what it looks like. They eat shrimp?
Yeah. they'll nibble at it and steal it because their mouth isn't very big. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what they feed on, but they don't eat. I guess they're herbivore type fish. I think they just eat. Look at this guy. This is a nice little sailboat. What do you catch up in Iowa? Like yellow perch and stuff?
Yeah, crappie, bass, catfish. Mostly what I fish for is largemouth bass.
Okay.
Smallies,
I never got much into bass fishing.
it's fun.
But smallmouth I think fights better than largemouth. I love catching smallmouth.
Absolutely. Big crappie.
Oh yeah. I'm mainly from Texas, so crappie fishing, I love crappie fishing.
Oh yeah. They're close to it. I don't know why it's because of my vacation this time of year, but they're close to ready to spawn, or right on to spawn. That's why I was talking to on the phone. My son-in-law, we're gonna go Thursday.
Oh nice.
Yeah, you get some great fishing in Texas. Wow.
Yeah, I mainly catfished and crappie. Like I said, I never was big on bass fishing.
You know, forever I brought all kinds of bass fishing stuff down here instead of just doing this. I don't know what I was thinking. We've been coming down here for a lot of years. Not on this side particularly, but we come down a couple of times a year. My son lives in Ruskin.
Do what?
Said my son lives in Ruskin.
Okay. That's not too far.
You live down here now then, or?
Yeah, I moved to Bradenton. Not getting any much bites. Walleye and perch. Them yellow perch are good eating. Yeah, I think it's high tide and it's slack right now. Like no water's really moving. I did catch a couple little red groupers over here last week. They were really cool looking. Yeah, they have to be in season and the right size. These were only about that big, and but the patterns on them look crazy.
I caught a 50-pound black grouper one time in Cozumel on a fishing charter. And that was really, wow.
Grouper is a tasty fish. Yeah. Oh. Dang it. something bit it and then took it by a rock.
You run a leader on that, or
Yeah, I had a little 20-pound on there.
that way you can at least break it off without ruining everything?
Yeah. Look at that. Oh man. Should I just bend it back? I'll just cut it off and get another one. Oh, it's gonna make my leader even shorter because I'm not cutting the leader. There you go. Put my spectacles on. Put my readers on just to see. Man, he gave me some decent sized shrimp today. Holy crap. Like I would be eating this size shrimp. Man, I remember getting them prawns, not shrimp, prawns in Thailand. Them suckers were so big. What's up, Mason? What do you expect to catch today? What's up, Melvin? What's up, Hoss? Do ocean fish hit topwater? Well, yeah. What do I hope to catch today? Any variety of fish. It's salt water, so you really never know. Depends on what's moving and stuff. But we've caught a wide variety of fish in this location, so like I can't believe no one's up there at all on the bridge. Look at this. Someone's long ass line right here. Look at that. Let's go throw this away. Yeah, it does look like high tide, but usually right out there we get some bites. Fish on, I forget, yeah. Oh.
We've had one bite today, and that's it. Thanks for cleaning up. Yeah, left a long line over there. Probably just cut it off and left it. Oop, that was a little bite. It's getting nibbles, so watch the line. Yeah, I think they ate it. Yep. It's getting nibbles. Might have to break a shrimp in half and just put a tail on there and see what happens. I was putting the whole shrimp on there and they just ripped the whole thing off.
Something different. A whole bunch
There's
of
a sheep's head right there. You see him?
Mm-hmm.
See if he wants anything to do with some shrimp. He went under the rock.
That's what sucks. Is you got to be in the structure to get them.
Yeah.
Get snagged up.
Oop. I don't know where he went now. There was a sheep's head right there.
These are supposed to be no live bait needed. I think live bait's good.
Yeah, that's a big brand.
Oh yeah. They don't even have them in Iowa. I do like the jig bit on them though.
Do what?
I like the jig
Yeah.
bit on them.
Ah. Huh. They know where to go. Felt that pull and they were right by the rocks. Look at that. There's another. Man. Pulling straight to the rocks. Sheepshead's good eating. How's it going, Hoss? Yep, Sheepshead's some good eating. I used to fry a lot of fish, and well, I blackened some sheephead and blackened some drum. Man, that was some good stuff there. Ooh, there's sheepshead right here. Let's just leave it. See if we get anything to eat right there. I saw 2 sheepshead right in there, so I just threw it on the other side of them. I just let it sit there for a minute. They moved. Just a lot of rocks in here. Someone put their bait bucket over there. No fishies chasing it. That guy's kind of in the spot that I like to be in. I don't want to sit over there and try to work that corner while he's there. Hopefully that's outside the rock. I don't know. Oop, that was a nibble. We got a nibble. Ooh, ooh. I think he got the bait. Yep. As soon as I got it over there, I saw it pull the line. Yes. Might be time for some pocket shrimp, guys. Is that a shrimp in their pocket? Fishing for aquarium fish? Probably. Probably. Is that a shrimp in your pocket? I'll just put two shrimp in the pocket. Now we can walk down here and try a couple places without having to walk all the way back. Oh, I need a boat. I can't believe Versa's truck only takes 93. I guarantee the next person that has that truck after Versa gets done with it, they're not going to be putting 93 in there. Why are they making... There's a crab right there. Why are they making cars now require... like only require just a high grade gas? There's a crab like right there. Oop. See, there he goes. Just touched him a little bit. Ooh, what do we have here? What is that? That's a bigger fish. I don't know what it is. Let's just go on the other side of him. Let's see if he smells the shrimp right there. Nope, he turned around. He didn't like it. He didn't want anything to do with it. Dang it. Alright, where we were like right out there when we got some bites. Where's that pipe at? We were by the pipe. There's the pipe. So yeah, we were kind of right out here. Yeah, it's tied up. Have I tried spinning here? No. I mean, casting and like lures. I've not tried lures here. They got bit. Damn it. Probably small fish. I felt it though. Okay. Need a bigger fish to bite that, not these small fish. It's getting nibbled. He got nibbled again. Now it's gonna be in the rocks. Yep. Yeah, there's fish nibbling on it right there. He got almost all of it. Man. You'd hope there'd be a bigger fish in there where they're all nibbling at. Yeah, someone's got that bucket tied up. There's some mullet right there, it looks like. Looks like a little drop off right there. Let's see if anything hits right there. It probably goes right into rock, and I just threw it in there. We're doing actual beach workouts over here. This guy has dumbbells on the beach. Like actually dumbbells on the beach. I don't think I'd want to carry that from my car out to on the beach to work out. A 50 fish challenge, yeah. That's a bearded. I'd like to do the 50 again, but I'd want to spend a week in each state. Spend a week in each state and fish and see what we can get in a week in each state. That'd take quite a bit of money. Be a lot of fun though. Probably have to recruit a cameraman again. There's a little sheep's head right there. Let's see. Let's put the shrimp right over here by him. See if he's... No, he turned the other way. Mullet swimming right there. Little bitty fish just followed that. Yeah, I dropped it right there and all these little bitty fish just went whoop. That was kind of funny. Come to where? Come to Ohio, we'll go catch some flatties. I love flathead fishing. Flathead catfish. Good luck doing that with the war going on and gas. And gas is getting crazy. What's up, Hemi God? When I lived in Florida, I used to catch some pretty big mullet. You know how many people I've heard say that they'll smoke mullet? Hell, one of my neighbors at the apartment building said that he fries mullet up. So I don't know. It doesn't sound appealing to me, but I guess I'd have to actually try smoked mullet sometime. Gertie said if he gets big enough mullet, he smokes them. So I guess I'd have to try it. The guy left, so I'm gonna try to get this corner. I should have brought my tripod. My shoulder's already bothering me. I do have my tripod. I can't find the attachment for the top. I don't know what I did with that thing. I don't know, have any of y'all tried mullet? Gertie said he smoked it. Jack shark mackerel. That's what they call smoked mullet over in Mississippi. Biloxi back. Or Biloxi bacon? Really? It's not bad, but definitely a better fish to eat. I would think so. I mean, I guess I'll have to get some from Gertie sometime. Alright. Let's go right out here, right at the end of the rocks over here. I tried, what was it, smoked, I tried some kind of smoked fish when we were in Spain. Not sardines, but something kind of like sardines. But they smoke it right there on the beach, and you could buy it right there on the beach. It was, oh no, he was chasing it. He actually hit it. Dang it. I forgot what that was. I think we had a challenge for it because I wasn't sure about eating it, and then we had someone donoed for me to try it to go find some and eat it. It was actually not bad. Boquerones? Maybe that's what it was. Get a smoked whitefish. Isn't mullet southern slur for dum-dum? Mullet's a southern slur for a hairstyle. No. Party in the back, business in the front. Bizatch. Oh, come on. You gotta stay on there. Holy crap. Oh, there's something a little bit bigger over there. I felt that one. Oh. Something's eating. It's taking our bait. Whitefish are perfect fish. Boy, I had a fish boil up in Wisconsin. I was kind of, you know, kind of leery about it, but Hip took me to a fish boil, and oh my goodness, that was pretty good. And they put all this seasoned melted butter on it. Ooh, ho 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 ho. That was some good stuff. Fish boil just sounds kind of funny, but yeah, it was really good. Sharpen your hooks, whatever. It's a brand new hook because I just broke one off. That's how fast they're eating. Jeez. There has to be something bigger over there. Not just the little ones eating. Just about anything with fresh melted butter over it is good. What kind of help you need? What? What does the person need help for? $18 a gallon in the Netherlands? Jeez. Kind of help. First, we're not qualified or licensed to provide the kind of help that Verse needs. That's yeah, that takes years and years of study and practice there. Oh, he was doing the help me Rhonda. Help me Rhonda, help me Rhonda. That's the normal price? Y'all are not a gas central, like there's not a lot of focus on it there, is it? Oil? Oh, yeah, little shit's following it today. There's a little tip ad. Trying to get over to the East Coast to fish with John, Big Moon Life, Red Irish, and Gamer, TGB Outdoors in June. Need some help making it happen. The goal's at the top. And Sherry's going to be there also. So. Thank y'all for any support. There we go. Oh, no. Ah, he was on. He was on. Wiggled. Grew up on Lake Erie, so lots of fish. Come on, fishy, eat it! Eat it! Huh. Oh. I knew he picked it up because the whole line, the slack started coming towards me. Man, oh man, oh man. Yo, thanks for the follow. The steelhead run is fun. I went to one of the, me and Hip went to one of the harbors. Watching the steelheads and stuff we didn't catch any. The salmon and steelhead, the salmon were in first. And there was salmon all over the place in one of the harbors. And they were not biting, they were not eating. No one was catching. There was so many people there fishing and no one was catching, but they were just everywhere. I was like, what in the world? None of them eating. Okay, this is getting kind of stupid. This is just little fish over there, obviously. Might have to go out to the beach, I don't know. Go out to one of the little piers on the beach. Seems like all the little fish are over here eating this morning. Nothing decent size is wanting to hit. That's probably not out far enough. That's probably in the rocks. Salmon browns rub, yep. That was a little nibble. See something oh, come on, man. Holy shit. That's a heck of a knot. I don't even know. I don't know how that happened. What the heck? I don't even know what he did here. How much is gas here? It's $4.50 a gallon. When we first got here, it was like $2.89. So it's costing me more and more just to do Uber. Come on, man, you piece of shit. Holy shit, man. I think I'm spending at least an extra 20 bucks a week in gas now. So, yeah. That extra 80 bucks a month freaking adds up. So robots need a TTS redemption. We can do a TTS redemption. I mean, I have the speaker on, so it should play any alerts for follows and stuff. So I can definitely do a biddy redemption for TTS. Or are you talking about channel point redemption? What is happening over here? I keep seeing fish popping over here. It might be mullet, but I've seen them 2 or 3 times over here popping. I don't know about channel points. People have so many channel points. I never reset them, and I never done anything with them really. So most people in here could be talking all the time with their channel points, unless I do, like, even if I did 5,000, like, people in here have a couple million channel points because I've never done anything with them. Oh shit, there's like all kinds of sheep. Oh man, there's like 5 sheep's head was right here. Oh, that was a big sheep's head. But all the little fish are nibbling on it. Two years, 3 months. We can do predictions with channel points. Fuzz was created 10 years, yeah. Yep. Me and my old ass account. I was created longer than that. I followed my first stream in like 2000. Why did it only say 10 years? That'd be 2016. That might be right. I don't know. I thought I followed my first one in like 2014, 2015. That might be right. Good luck out there. Thank you. Not having much luck. The lady truck driver isn't climbing down there to pet the fish today. There's still a couple people left over from that have accounts from Justin TV, so those would be the longest accounts. But I could have swore I created mine around. Holy crap, that is a massive sheep's head. That dude is huge. Let's just drop it down right there and see if he wants to come out for it. I don't know where he went. Oh, look at that. I'm not going to catch anything like that. Now I wrap my tip. This is wonderful. Look at this shit. Yeah, there was a massive sheep's head right here. He's probably underneath. Oh shit. Looks like there's some cage or wire thing down there. He's still there. He's hanging around this pole. Damn it. We'll let it drop beside it and see what he does. He's right there. He's right by it. He's not eating it, but he's right by it. Oop, another fish is eating it. He's nibbling it off. It's, looks like a pigfish is eating it. That's not a pigfish. What is that? Was that a puffer? Might have been a puffer. I don't know fuzzy otter balls. Nope. I know of 3 fuzzies. Me, Fuzzy Bond, and the other fuzzy that comes in here once in a while. We call him the other fuzzy. And I've been using the name Fuzzy since 1996, I believe. 96, 97? Somewhere? No, 90. 98. I think it was 98. Oh, it's either 96 or 98. That's how long I've been using Fuzzy. Just saying. No, that Chevy Cruze is right there. I wish I had a truck already, but no. I mean, I showed on stream what happened last week with it. I was out trying to do my deliveries, and I heard something underneath just go, and I pulled over real quick, and the serpentine belt pretty much just blew up. And to change the serpentine belt on that thing, you have to take off the motor mount. And to take off the motor mount, you have to put a jack underneath the engine. So had to buy a jack, had to buy a serpentine belt. And then I missed out on delivering that night. So that one night cost me 160 bucks. Yeah. And then I just got it tagged for Florida. That cost $430. So you get the title moved to Florida and have it tagged and stuff. So yeah, that was $600 out of the wallet right there. And then and then 2 weeks ago my daughter was here, of course, and us going out having a good time and stuff. I wouldn't change it. I'm just saying I spent like $400 that week. So yeah, I've been feeling that for the last 2 weeks though. That amount of money spent in that little time. I've been trying to work to get caught up, so I am not caught up. I think I drove for 7.5 hours last night. I was so tired when I got done last night. I mean, I was tired. There's something wrong with it right now. The check valve and I think the PCV valve and the check valve need to be replaced. That's what it's acting like. And the check valve is a bitch to get to, and it's totally designed like it's a little rubber check valve, and it's ridiculous to try to get to it. Most people don't even change it out. They just buy a conversion kit, so they put a inline check valve up top, which is probably what I'll do. But if that check valve is out, then your PCV valve doesn't last long. And I didn't know that check valve was out, and I just replaced that whole top and PCV valve last year in September. I think in September I replaced it, and I could already tell that it's yeah, it's not working again. You could tell by how it acts. These sheep's head down here aren't biting. There's just two more big sheep's head right there. But yeah, you know, it's life. That's what it is. It's life. Have the tips been good since the gases? No. They've been. I was making I think currently I've been averaging about $20 an hour, maybe 21. And a couple weeks ago, probably a month ago or so, I was averaging about 25 to sometimes $30 an hour. So yeah, like I said, it's just been a struggle. And everyone wants their shit for free anyway. You'll go. I had a decent tip last night on $120 worth of sushi, but like 2 weeks ago, I delivered almost 200 and something. It's I think it was like $200 and something worth of food, and I'm not joking. They tipped like $11. I'm not even joking. I was like, what is this? So it's whatever. And then later I had $175 worth of food, and they tipped $8. I was getting frustrated. That was in the same week. I'm like. But last night I had $125 worth of sushi, and the overall ride was $25, but they were also 17 miles away. And then I get over there, and it's a gated community, and the stupid app takes me to the backside of the gated community and says there's a road there, and there's absolutely no road there. So I ended up wasting what I could have made. What should have taken about 40 minutes ended up taking me like an hour and 10 minutes. Because when I did get to the front gate, the gate code that she gave me didn't work. And then she was trying to figure that out. And then I finally got to follow a car in, and it was a massive gated community. Yeah, so I ended up, what should have been $25 for 45 minutes ended up being $25 for like an hour and 15 or so. I've had that happen too. Deliver pizzas and only get $2. Yep. Like I said, it's been a struggle lately. When I get done fishing today, that's gonna probably eat a little bit of lunch and then probably go drive for 8 hours again. I was making 5 hours, only driving 5 hours. I was making that work. Now that I'm behind, I'm having to drive, 6 to 8 hours. And sometimes I was only driving like 4 hours. If I'd make $25 an hour, I'd drive like 4 hours and be done. He ate it. Nope, it's still on there. Yeah, this is kind of depressing. All it's eating is these small fish, and they're just pulling all the bait off. Anyway, everyone's feeling it. Everyone's feeling it. Anytime something stupid like this happens in the world, everyone feels it. I guess let's go to the bridge on the other side. I don't know. We go to Dave's bridge over there and see if anything's biting over there. Absolutely nothing's biting over here. Yeah, so I never understand why gas gets so high. I mean, just because some supply gets cut off. But what is our, like, how long will our oil reserves last right now? Like, how much in oil reserves do we have? And why do we have oil reserves that's supposed to be for these occasions if it just drives the gas up anytime something stupid happens like this? No, I ain't got a chip in the windshield. I got a bug splattered over there. Paulnea, OPEC sets world prices. That's stupid. That's absolutely insane. I gotta see. How much in oil reserves does the U.S. have right now?
We have 392 million barrels of crude oil. Total federal storage capacity is 714 million, meaning the reserve is roughly 55 to 60%. With total proved U.S. reserve estimated to be around 46. Wait a minute. Meaning the reserve is roughly 55 to 60% full following releases, with total proved U.S. reserves estimated to be around 46 billion barrels. Emergency stock is 392. 46 billion barrels is what we have in reserves. So, and it says we have an estimated 11 years of oil reserves remaining. 11 years. Most refineries not outfitted to refine U.S. oil. Yeah, we need an alternative fuel. They silence people who do that. You know, there was an engine created that could run on water. There's a couple different patents that certain people or companies hold that they don't allow to be built. Anyway, that's a rabbit hole we could go down. And I get why EVs, like they want people to use EVs, but people don't actually look into the cost of the planet of making EVs, because they think that they're saving the planet with making the EVs and stuff. And if you look at the machines that it takes to mine that stuff and the mining that they're doing of these huge places, it's totally offsetting itself. That's all it's doing. Because if they weren't mining those places, then they wouldn't be using those big ass machines. And those big ass machines run on diesel. I mean, come on. But people don't understand that. I can understand hybrid, like it's not as bad. You do have a battery reserve and stuff, and it's not as bad as a total EV vehicle. But I'm just saying. And if we have 11 years in reserves, like, our prices shouldn't be going up and down. It should be steady. Like, if we had, if we drop to a certain amount in reserves, what does the U.S. do every time? What do we do every time we drop to a certain amount in reserves? We drill, baby, drill, don't we? And then the reserves go right back up. I mean, come on. Come on. I am going down that rabbit hole. Because I think it's stupid how much gas fluctuates. I understand we need gas, and gas is, it's excellent for the economy and stuff, and there's so many things that contain oil to be made. I mean, polymers and everything else, plastics, everything. Like, oil is used in everything, so it's huge business. They used to think they didn't. Yeah, like the oils up in North Dakota and stuff, and then you have some in Virginia, and then you have the big shell that is over in West Texas. I mean, there is nobody out here on these piers fishing. That right there tells you something. Fish are not biting today. There's usually at least a couple people. There's nobody on these piers fishing. Absolutely. Like, there's people walking on them and looking around, but there's no one fishing on the piers on the beach. That's crazy. I mean, I worked in the oil field. It's good business when it's up, and when everyone's drilling and stuff. It's really good business. It takes millions of years for all that oil to accumulate. So what happens when we use it all up? I mean, I don't think we would, in our lifetime or our great grandkids' lifetime, it would ever be used up, ever. If y'all really want to go down a rabbit hole, I think the real issue is we focus on too many other things, and we don't really put all these brilliant minds together to come up with a solution. We have brilliant minds in different sectors that just focus on whatever's in their sector and stuff, and they focus on whatever their company needs and stuff like that. We don't have, like, collectively, if the human race got together collectively, they could solve it, but we're not ever going to do anything collective, because people can't get along, because people have different ideas, because people are greedy, because people worship different gods. You know, there's just so many differences in people, and they don't appreciate the differences that are out there, and then they have issues with the differences because it's not their idea or their ideals. We just can't get along. Countries are power hungry. They want to rule and tell others what they need to be doing. So as far as Elon goes, I really think his mindset is to help humanity. How he goes about it sometimes is questionable. No joke. But his overall outcome in his head is to help the human race continue to survive and strive and also to, you know, continue getting better as a human race. That's all he wants. The way he goes about some things is kind of questionable. I'm not saying to be all the same. I'm saying to be no, we should not all be the same at all. But we should know how to get along with each other. It's to help humanity help him. What does he need help with? Like, he don't need help with anything. If he wanted to, he could just disappear. Like, he could just not do anything ever again. You know, and that's what a lot of, you know, that's what a lot of billionaires do. They get their money, or millionaires, billionaires, whatever. They get their money and then they do what they want with it and don't necessarily help out anyone or anything with it. He don't need more money. Why would he need more money? He has generations of wealth. His family will, his descendants will never need any money. Like, ever. I don't know who that is. Okay. We're gonna go over here and fish a bridge over here that Dave likes to go to. Have I read the book? No. Where's that burrito place? Calling about that car extended warranty? Probably. In a 2014 Chevy Cruze. Calling about your extended warranty. I don't see a burrito place over here. There's Publix. I didn't see any burrito place in that small shopping center next to Publix. Huh. Who has to pay for repairs in car leases? That's interesting. I have no idea. Like, I'm assuming since you're leasing the car from them, if anything goes wrong, you can take it back. Because it's just a lease. gonna do that? I've never leased a car. I try to get away from car payments. Like, I hate car payments. But that never happens. They're building 2 Publix near me. I can't wait. They're building a huge Publix over here on Cortez. And a whole little shopping center there, it looked like. They junk them and charge $10K more for next year's model. Man, in 2006, I bought my first brand new car, and it was a Chevy Silverado extended cab with the 5.3 liter V8 tow haul package. Everything you could pretty much get on it in 2006. And even loaded out, that truck only was 26 or 28,000. If I went and shopped for a truck that was loaded out like that now, it's like $80,000, $85,000. It's so ridiculous. Right now, I just currently I want like a 2019 2020 Toyota Tacoma. That's what I want. (2017) and 2018 was the years that they 2017 I think was the year that they redesigned for that group. 2018 was still rough for them. 2019 they got most of the kinks out and stuff, and it was really running good. So 2019 and 2020 was 2 good years for those trucks. And then in 2021 they started having issues again. And then in I think it was 2024, all of them went to 4-cylinder. So I'm like, yeah, no, I want the 6-cylinder. I have a 16-foot bass boat in Texas. It's a 2018. It's sitting, so I don't even know what it looks like now because it's been sitting at someone's house. And I think the boat cover got ripped in a storm, and I don't think it ever got covered up, which sucks. So I honestly need to get that boat and probably redo the carpet in it and sell it. At least the Lexus in 2001, but you can only put 12,000 miles per year, or they charge you extra for every mile you go. That's crazy. Yeah, at the end of the lease, you just have a balloon payment, right, Kendall? And don't they ask for a large down payment too on a lease? I think the most I've ever put down for a car was like $100 or $200. That's the most I've ever given down on a car. Lease payment was cheaper than financing it, but after 3 years you have to turn it in or buy it. $3,500 down. Whew. Dang. And when I bought my ex-wife Camaro, I think it was a Camaro that she got that she wanted. Yeah. When I bought that, like I wasn't gonna put anything down, and I had like a $150 watch on, and I was like, I don't have anything to put down. I'm not putting anything down. He goes, He goes, how about your watch? I was like, seriously? You want my watch? For down? I was like, whatever. So I took my watch off and I put it on the table. And he literally took my watch in there to his manager. They gave me the watch back. I didn't have to put anything down on the car. I'm like, that's ridiculous. I hate payments too. Like this car is manageable because it was only like a $9,000 or $10,000 car. So my payment's only like $280 a month. I don't want that $800 to $1,000 car payment. I don't. And that's another reason why I want to get a 2019 or 2020 Tacoma, because I think I can get one of those for around maybe $450. So that's only adding like $150 to $175. And I have a loan that I'm fixing to have paid off. That cost me $250 a month. So graduated from nursing school in your 40s? Well, congrats. That's huge. Still driving your 1993 GMC Sierra? Hell yeah. They don't make trucks like that anymore. They allow making parts that can fail within 5 years now. So my credit score is went up over the last year. My credit score used to be totally crap, like really bad. And right now I'm almost a 700, I think is what it was. Yeah, I'm almost a 700. And the amount of credit card offers that I'm getting in the mail is insane. What's up, Dave? Design a certain period of time so they can retain your business. You bought something in the 1990s and before, they built stuff to last because that's how they wanted to earn your business. They knew in 15, 20 years when you went to get another car that you'd come back to that car company and get a car. You know, Chevy, Ford, whatever. You'd go right back to that, getting another Chevy. Now 7-8 years, you know, let's make it last 7-8 years so I have to buy another car in 7-8 years. Pay it off, get it paid off in 5, and then within 7-8 years you have to buy a new one. or you have to have huge huge parts replaced and stuff. You wish you still had your first car? What was your first car, Rhonda? I'll tell you mine after you say yours. '65 Mustang. Wow. Okay. You're gonna be a little. Mine was a '72 Mustang. '72 Mustang Coupe, pea green. Had a 351 modified in it. The modified was kind of a mix between the Windsor and the, oh, what was it? I can't remember the other engine name. But I bought it off a lady that had wrecked it into a pole, so I had to get the front end chopped and replaced, and then I worked on the engine. Navy blue with white. Ooh, I bet that was sexy. I bet that was a sexy car. Yours was a '72 GTO. Holy crap! Man, I'd drive that now. I like those GTOs. '92 Camaro RS 25th anniversary edition when you were 16. Jeez. I bought my ex-wife a 90. When did I buy that? Was it a 96? No, maybe 98. I don't remember. Maybe it was a 98. Anyway, I remember buying. She wanted a red Camaro, and I bought it for her. You still have your first car? Oh, you have a. Oh man, '74 Plymouth Duster. Yours is red also. I don't know why she wanted it, because we, because we were having a family and kid and stuff, and that's what she wanted. I'm like, it's not a very good family car, but okay. That's what she wanted. I had the pickup though, so we just drove everywhere in the pickup. I don't think we ever took her car anywhere. Like, she was pretty much the only person that drove her car. Like, I might have drove her car a handful of times. But if we went somewhere, it was in the pickup. Oh man. Alright, we're over here to Dave's place. Early 318s ran forever. I drive like an old man. I go honestly, I go 2 to 3 miles over the speed limit. I don't want tickets or anything. But since you brought that up, Rhonda, you know how much running a red light ticket costs in Florida? It's a $350 fine. You know how I know? Because I hit the light exactly when it had turned yellow, and right at the time that I crossed, it had turned red, and I got pulled over the other day. I didn't get a ticket because I still had my out-of-state license, and I don't think he wanted to deal with it. But yeah, I wasn't going the speed limit, so I had sped up to go the speed limit, and by the time I had sped up, I was getting close to the light, and then it changed yellow, and then I was like, and I was still, you know, accelerating when it had changed yellow. I'm like, okay, I'm good, and I wasn't good. By the time I hit it, it literally turned red at the exact minute that I hit where the crosswalk was. I'm like, well, shit. So yeah, I got pulled over. The officer thought I was arguing with him at first, and I wasn't. I was just telling him what I saw, and he was acting like I was arguing with him. I was like, I'm not arguing with you, sir. I said I understand fully. And he took my license and everything, and then he came back, and he asked if I was living here and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I just got my tags changed, and next thing on my list is to get my license changed. And he goes, well, here in the state of Florida, it's $350 for going through a red light, just let you know. And I see way too many people T-boned on this road right here, and I don't want to see you T-boned also. So you need to work on getting that license updated to Florida. And I'm not going to write you a ticket this time, but you need to slow down, sir. I said, yes, sir. Appreciate you. My truck has so much HP, your Cruiser, so I figured I would see what your 0 to 120 was. Lucky, yeah. I mean, knock on wood, I haven't had a ticket in like 25 years. And another thing is, I got that Class A. If I get a ticket, it's more expensive. It's a Class A. It's more expensive. I got to get the fishing stuff out. We're just sitting here talking. And since I drive, you know, since I make my money driving Uber and DoorDash, I definitely don't want any marks on my driving record, or I don't want my license suspended. So when it says, you know, 35 or 45, you know, I'm going right around that speed. What's up, Bolly Popper? Semis? Yeah, Class A is semi. I could drive a semi, yep. My younger years was crazy as hell. I'm just saying that's how I make my money, so I wouldn't want to do anything to jeopardize that at all. What did I do with my water? I gotta put my water in the bag now. Do people need to take yearly physical exams? It depends on what state you're in. Some states it's only once every 2 years, but a lot of states it's every year. And I haven't taken a physical in a while, so I have a Class A, but if I wanted to actually go back to work driving a rig or something, I would have to go get a physical to be legal driving the big rig. I'm legal driving cars and everything, and you know, box trucks and stuff like that. But if I went to driving a rig and I got pulled over and I didn't have my my certificate for my yearly physical, and it wasn't on file with the state, then I could get in a lot of trouble. Usually you have to file it with the state to make the A active. And yeah, like you could keep the Class A, and it'll just say Class A on it, but it won't necessarily be an active Class A unless you have everything on file and stuff. So okay, we're over here at Dave's spot. Yeah, just update the certificate. So which a lot of states, though, if you don't keep your certificate active, then they
That's your minnow. Oh, that's not. There.
That's good. Damn it, this is gonna bother me. Alright, that's better. Alright, are we good? Because Dave's bench is over there. Dave likes this spot. He said this was his morning spot, that bench over there. No, Dave is he's in YouTube chat. It's on live streaming on, you know, Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. So He's in the YouTube spot. He likes when I come here.
The practices were more important to them.
Yeah. Do, 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 do. This is kind of a rough spot here. Are we good? Are we back live? I think we crapped out for a minute there. Okay, we're good. Usually there's some sheep's head down in here, like right over in here, and then sometimes over there by that pillar over there. I don't see anything swimming though. I just got here. I was gonna ask you.
Yeah, there's a lot of snapper over here by the pilings and sheep's head.
Yeah, I usually catch sheep's head by that first piling right there, and then there's a couple rocks over here that have some sheep's head that hang out on them.
Some whiting in the middle too.
Are there?
Really good fish. Really good fish. I really just drift it. When the tide starts flowing out, I'll just cast right about here.
Let it drift. There we go. Yeah, there's... Oop, I'm a little bit too far. Let's see if we get in. There's a needlefish right there. Yeah, Dave's the mod on YouTube though. He hangs out on YouTube a lot, and he likes this spot. Oh yeah, bird over there. He's gonna get that guy's bait. And you can get down there and look at it anyway. I think he has his bucket closed, so he should be good. Yo, what's up, Spindy? Yeah, right there. That was right on the pillar. We should get a bite. They like to hang out right there. Yep. I told y'all. Stuff likes to hang out right there. Oh, we got a snapper. A little. What do you want? You ain't getting no food. Look at that, little nice snapper, guys. This guy got them teeth, them snapping teeth. Look at that. Gotta be careful with them teeth, those hurt. Little snapper. Oh, he almost got it. He went underneath the rock. That snapper went underneath the rock and went that way. That bird's hunting. Snapper. Well, not skunked. Finally. Snapper, snapper, snapper. Took us long enough to catch a fish today. If I start taking those home, right? Yeah, the rocks. That didn't go where I wanted it. Oh shit, that's not good. I'm gonna have a wind knot. See if I can cast this out or if it's gonna cause me to have a wind knot. Oh, good. It pulled it all out. Fuzz Exotics. Fuzz's Exotics. That's right by the pillar. That's where we had it last time. Got that snapper. I'll let it sit there, see if it attracts anything. Oops, dang it. That's a little bit too far. Something bit the head off. Let's try right there. See if anything's over there. By these pillars. Grew up Palm Beach though. Can't be Florida. I stayed over in Vero for like 7 months, so I like that side also. There's some rocks over here, down in there. Where some sheep's head usually are. We'll see if anything bites over there. We might move over to the park over there. Casper, what's up? Oop, there's a bite. I wonder if it got it. It hit it twice. I think it got it. Yep. Yeah, it hit it twice. I thought that was a fish right there. I guess it wasn't. It didn't even move. Okay. We keep getting nibbles over here, so yep. It hit it again. I think it already pulled it off. Look at that sneaky little bastard.
But it's like big, like, yeah, pharmacy conference. But he was also a Bitcoin conference going on.
It's not quite over there, but maybe something will come out to it. It It is warm. Damn it. You nibbled at it. That little piece left on there. I wonder if something will try to bite that little piece. We'll see. Oh, that's not out there far enough. Caught a snapper. Maybe catch another fish. Give us another fish. That's not far enough out there. There we go. It's right in front of the pillar. There's a nibble. Just trying to pull it away from it so he actually chases it and chomps it. He did. He chomped it before I even pulled it away. Look at that crap. That's insane. Oh man. Okay. Oh, what's that? He got like a spade fish over there?
You know the regulations on these guys?
Hook 'em, Dano. Dang it. That hit the bridge. Yeah, I don't know what kind of fish it was. I said kind of a spade fish looking, but I don't know if it was or not. I'm not getting it far enough over there. Oh, he pulled it. And he got a lot of it. Still a lot left on there. Oh, He just pulled it off there. Damn it. That little bitty piece. Let's put that little. That was on the end of the hook. Oh man, oh man, oh man. That pillar seems to have quite a bit of fish around it. Oh, I pulled it out. He had it and I pulled it out. Well, it nibbled on it and then it quit, so it pulled it off already. Holy shit, man. This is crazy. Like, can we get something bigger to actually freaking bite? Like, what the hell? Like, there. That's another little fish, though. A little snapper. That's why. The little snapper is down there. The bird is like right here next to me. He's a little snapper. What's he doing? What are they doing? Oh, probably got some sand fleas. definitely stuff stacked around those pillars over there. We're getting a bite like every freaking time over there. I already ate it. Alright. Come on now. Something freaking eat it, and not just nibble at it and pull it off. No, I was trying to pop it up and down to make it come out and eat it. And it was eating it all right. It hit it twice. See if that side's any better. I think it already got 8. Yeah, as soon as it hit the water, I was like, the line just moved a little bit as soon as it hit the water. They ate it that freaking quick. Damn it. Sand off. Oh, I was getting the sand off my reel. You freaking hit when I was getting the sand off my reel. Damn things. We're just playing with snapper at this point. Nothing else seems to be biting. You don't know how snapper are, unless they're the bigger ones, they're just going to pull it off there as much as they can. Yeah, he's following it. He's nibbling. Nope, he let it go. Unless they're big snappers, they're just gonna pull that meat off there. And you can't throw a whole shrimp out there because then they'll just bite it in half off the hook. He's eating it. Think the shorebird is subscribed and knows where to go? I see your buddy. Is it? I mean, there's one here. He's not the same one because his leg, his one leg isn't bent sideways or whatever. But yeah, these little. We caught 2 of these little snappers, but they're all little snappers. So unless they get the hook just right, we're probably just going to be playing with them. That's it. Usually there's a couple sheep's head out here in the middle where the rocks are. I didn't get anything biting out here. They're just all biting over by that pillar. I think there's some people over at the park. I was gonna go over to the park by the bench. I think there's some people over there. I might still go over there. This isn't doing much. We're just playing with snapper over here. And they're small snappers at that. It just hit it. Pretty sure. Oh, yep, could pull it off there. I think I'm done playing with the snappers over here. Just a bunch of little guys. Was it 3 hours and we caught 2 snappers? Sweating like crazy. It's gonna be warm today. What you got?
Just come this side, right here, right here.
Oh shit. That looks like a huge snook.
Yeah,
That thing's massive.
there you go.
He was just cruising.
See one that big right?
Yeah, that's a great one I've seen in a while, too.
He just kept going straight through. He wasn't wanting anything.
Yeah.
Good Lord. That was a huge snook. I don't know. I couldn't have pointed the camera down, but that bar was right there. Someone moved that picnic table. Like right up next to it. Oh man, what was that? Yeah, that picnic table was kind of... Oh, there's 2 dudes over here already. There's usually nothing against this wall either. They rebuilt part of that dock over there. That's new wood over there. Yeah, that pier's starting to look good. It's just slack tide right now. Me and my little 12-inch leader. It was a lot longer. 3 hook replacements later. Little see if anything eats over there. Y'all have any luck?
My first
first cast, I don't know what they're called, the alien looking fish. They're super skinny and they have like a weird base. And they have like spines that stick out.
Huh.
I don't know what they're called. But that's, it was like a 50-inch snook just cruising.
Yeah, I saw it come underneath the bridge. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
He had some meat on him.
Yeah, he had like remoras too.
See, I wasn't seeing thing, guy. Yeah, they replaced the sides of that one right there. But the big pier, yeah, the big pier's coming along. They got all kinds of work going on over there. To the city pier. I got that right over by those trees over there. Please something be cruising underneath that and hit. Nothing's eating. I don't see nothing along the wall either. Usually at least along the walls you see stuff. There's absolutely nothing. There's nothing ever swimming against this wall when we come over here. Ooh, that's going in the tree. Oh, almost. Oh, that's a bite. There we go. Oh. That was a good bite. Over there by those trees, that was a good bite. And they were fishing underneath this dock right here. I was just trying to throw it over by these trees. I had a good bite right about there. Oh man. Getting it up close in there. Up close to those trees. Where's them bigger snappers at? Something. Dang, that was a good bite. Did you miss me meeting the Karen? No. Try marshmallows and cheese. Your fish don't want Annie, you got lunch? How's it going? Oh, it's going okay. Not having a lot of action today. We caught 2 little snappers. This is the second spot we've tried. I just had a huge bite over here though, so it was right about in there. Damn. What the heck, man? That's a lot of baby fish right there. Little bitty guys. Trying to get close to the mangroves and trees over there. Since the water's up, stuff should be swimming around there. All I've got is 1 bite over there so far. Right on the corner. That couldn't have been a better corner placement if I went over and dropped it straight down. Mullet popping up. Okay, I think that's gonna be it. Not much luck today. Yeah, I have a cast net in the car, but there's no bait fish swimming right here. I mean, nothing swimming right there. Yeah, Dostatech bought a cast net. I haven't got to use it much. That one bite over there was really good. And nothing. One thing we was catching on, getting bites on over there was freaking little snappers. Oh man. Car's gonna be hot. I'll get y'all set up in a minute on the dashboard. Well, not a very productive day. Caught 2 fish all morning. Well, have a good Friday, good weekend. We'll catch y'all later. Bye, guys. I don't know. He wants me to show you something. Oh my God. You see the other ones?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
they rotated northeast. I'll ping you in a second.